Hello. Hi. Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. It is great pleasure to come and see you all, and I will just quickly introduce myself. I am Shelly, and I'm a part of the EnglishYaari team, and I'm here to help you out with one very important topic. I hope all of you are excited. Why don't you quickly write yes in your chat box, and then we're going to begin. Lovely. Hi. Good evening, Vipin. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hi. Hi, Moin. Good evening. Hello, Hi, Shushaili. Good morning. Good evening. All right. So I'm glad all of you are joining. And today, what we're going to be doing is, well, I know you all have a little idea of what we're going to do, but let me start with a statement. Tell me, how many of you all have heard, I am getting on the plane today, or I am getting in the plane today? Which one do you think is correct? I am getting in the plane, or I am getting on the plane? In or on? Which one is correct? Hi, Hina. Could you please answer this question, everybody? I think a lot of you are thinking, I am getting in the plane is correct, and a lot of you are thinking, I am getting on the plane is correct. So, which one is it? Today, we're going to be discussing this and a lot more. Today, we're going to be discussing about prepositions. I hope you all are excited. So, before we begin, can you all tell me what prepositions are? Anyone? Could you give me three examples of prepositions? Yes, okay. All right, I can see some examples coming in. That's amazing. All right, that's great. So, prepositions are the word which give you a position about something, right? So, today in the masterclass that I am conducting right now, we are going to be looking at prepositions. It's a it's an easy topic, but a complicated topic. It's dicey for a lot of them. Why? Because sometimes we are so confused as to which preposition to use where. And today I'm going to help you out with that. I can guarantee you in today's masterclass, if you're with me till the end, 100% you are going to be clear of a lot of your doubts. So, without further ado, let us begin. Before I start, I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to discuss a little bit about prepositions. All right? Okay, so just hold on for a second while I share my screen. And okay, so I hope my screen is visible and we're going to be looking at prepositions, right? Like I told you in the beginning, prepositions is preposition, which means that it is a word that indicates the relationship between two words, often expressing location, time, and direction. What does it specifically mean? The words that show the place of something, the time of something, and the direction of something. Those words in English we call prepositions. Today, we are going to be focusing on three major types of prepositions, which are preposition of place, preposition of time, and preposition of direction. I hope all of you all are as excited as I am for this particular masterclass. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is looking at this image here. Can you all see this image? Yes, Dheeraj, Moin. Yes, all of you all. I hope you all can see this image. What does this image feel like? What do you think the hair? Where does the hat belong according to you? Where does it belong? Does it belong on the face, by the face, in front of the face, behind the face, or under the face? Where does the hat belong? On the head, yes. Moin, you say on the head. Does anyone else wants to give out any answers? All right, so as Moin suggested, it is on the head because what we see here in front of us, the hat under the face, does it make any sense? Yes or no? Vipin says behind. It depends, Vipin. But right now we're looking at something that is on the head. The hat generally we put on the head, not behind the head, right? So here the sentence would be the man is wearing the hat on his head. So here it would be on because this image does not make sense, right? Right, absolutely. So now, what we are going to do? Let us look at certain examples before we actually, go ahead and discuss more about prepositions. So why don't we look at some examples? So, does anyone want to come up with a sentence which says, which has a preposition in it? I'm waiting. I'm looking at the comments. Please come up with examples of sentences which has prepositions. Anyone? All right, I see some people are typing. That's amazing. Looking forward to reading your comments. Okay, all right. Book is on the table, Moin says. Absolutely. On is a preposition. So a book is on the table. Absolutely correct. Anyone else would like to add something here? All right, that's amazing. So we are getting a lot of responses which are really, really good. Now, what I'm going to do is we are going to again look at what certain prepositions look, I mean, where certain prepositions should be beginning, middle, or end, right? So let's look at that. Just give me a second while I again share my screen, and we're going to be looking at some prepositions which we can put in the middle, some prepositions which we could put in the beginning, and some at the end. All right, so here it is. And what do we see here? In the beginning, we are looking at a sentence which says, on the table, there was a book. Now, the question we generally ask when we are looking at prepositions is, where? Okay, where is the book? It is on the table. Where am I sitting? I am sitting on the chair, right? So, certain questions which are answered by where, that word becomes a preposition, certain answers, right? So, on the table, there was a book. I hope I'm clear so far. I hope it's absolutely clear to everybody here. Amazing. All right. So, middle, if we look at the prepositions that come in the middle, we can say the coffee mug is placed on the table. See, in the beginning, the word on was kept in the beginning of the sentence. Here, we're looking at the coffee mug placed on the table, where the word is in the middle, on the table. And let us look at some words, some sentence where we can put it in the end. Let's see where can we put the prepositions in the end. So tell me about the project that you're working on. Tell me about the project where you're working on. That is in the end of the sentence, right? Say, for example, I say that, what is the issue about? So here, where is the preposition? And I want you to tell me what preposition is here and where it is, okay? The sentence is, what is the issue about? So I'm looking at answers, and quickly share your answers with me, and I'm going to see who has the correct answer. All right, I'm waiting for answers. What is the issue about? That is the sentence. About, absolutely correct. And here the preposition is at the end. Well done, Moin. Parmeshwar comes with an example, says, I am going to the market. So, Parmeshwar, can you specify which preposition are you using here? What is the preposition here? I am going to the market. Okay, Parmeshwar says to. That's amazing. Awesome. I have one more sentence. Let's see if you can find the preposition here. The preposition here, the sentence here is I watch YouTube videos on my phone. I watch YouTube videos on my phone. Which one is the preposition here? I watch YouTube videos on my phone. On is the preposition here. Right. Awesome. Okay. So here, I hope we understood that sometimes prepositions come in the beginning, sometimes they come in the middle, and sometimes they come towards the end. It depends on the sentence. All right. There is no one said rule that the preposition is going to come here or there or beginning, middle, or end. It depends on the sentence. I hope everyone is clear with this, and with this I'm going to go ahead. Here I have a very interesting activity. Now what you are supposed to do is, can you see a statement here? We watch EnglishYaari videos in social media. Okay, so first of all, tell me whether this statement is correct or not. We watch EnglishYaari videos in social media. How far do you think it is correct or it's absolutely incorrect? Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. Please feel free to type your answers in the comment section. Okay. All right. So Vipin says on social media, and Moin says this sentence is correct. Naveen says it is incorrect. All right. So we have mixed opinions. Some people are saying it is correct. Some people are saying it is incorrect. Now, imagine we watch English Yaari videos in social media. Now, social media is a platform, right? Now, that platform, you are on that platform. You are not in that platform, right? So here you have to understand the basic idea behind a sentence. Okay, so watching videos on social media, not in social media, right? Because you're on social media, we are not in it. Okay, so the correct sentence would be we watch English Yaari videos on social media. I hope you understood. Here in is wrong. Okay. Next is my birthday is on March. My birthday is on March. Is it correct or is it wrong? My birthday is on March, is in March, or is at March? What do you think? Yes, Shubham? Shubham says on. Okay, all right, Shubham. Who else would like to comment here? My birthday is on March, in March. Vipin says in March. Does anyone else want to add on to this? Okay. Naveen says in. Absolutely correct. My birthday is in March. It is not on March. Why? My birthday comes within that month, in that month. Okay, so we have to be very careful and very articulate when we are thinking which preposition to use where. And we have one more sentence here which says, our classes are in 3 p.m. So, what do you think? Our classes are in 3 p.m., on 3 p.m., or at 3 p.m.? What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, Rakesh, for months we use in. Absolutely correct. So our classes are at 3 p.m. Vipin says. Megha says in 3 p.m. And do we have anyone else? Okay. Utub says at. Okay, so we have a lot of places. Shubham, Nagaland Buddy, all of y'all are saying at. Okay, so at is correct. Our classes are at 3 p.m. Now, what do we understand from these sentences? These three sentences used different prepositions in each one of those. Let's quickly revise. We watch English Yaari videos on social media. Why? Because social media is a platform and you are on it, right? That's a kind of a place you're on it. Okay, my birthday is on March. No, it's the month. You're in that month. So my birthday is in March and our classes are in 3 p.m. No, it's a time. So when it comes to time, we would use at. So our classes are at 3 p.m. I hope you have understood. All right, amazing. I love the energy of the group, and now we're going to go ahead. So, now what do we have here? Now, let us look at these sentences. We still have to kind of understand what common mistakes sometimes we commit while we are speaking. So, if we look at the first sentence, hey, I'm angry on you. Do you think is that correct? I am angry on you? Or you think no, it's something wrong. Sometimes sentence sounds wrong, right? So what do you think is the correct answer for this? Hey, I'm so angry on you. All right, okay, thank you, Anju, for responding. Vipin says, hey, I'm angry at you. Okay. All right. Okay, everyone says at you. All right. Okay. So a lot of people are saying at you, and it's absolutely, what do you think, correct or incorrect? It's absolutely correct. Hey, I'm so angry at you. And I'm not happy with you. So when I say happy, I'm not happy with you, but I'm angry at you. Okay. I go gym every day. Are we missing out on any word here? I go gym every day. Vipin says I go to gym every day. Okay. Does anyone else wants to add something here? Okay, all right. I go to gym, Shubham says. YouTube also says I go to the gym. That's amazing. So I think our learners and all of y'all here are understanding what exactly I'm trying to explain. So yes, I go to gym every day. Looking at the third sentence, let's watch a movie at Friday. No, we will say let's watch a movie on Friday. It's a day on Friday, right? I am going to the zoo on Sunday. Okay, so let's watch a movie on Friday. And the last one is I will go to Mumbai in bus. It's a tricky one. How do you go to Mumbai? In bus, on bus, how? At bus. Let's see. So will go to Mumbai by bus. I will go to Mumbai by bus. Okay? Why? Because the bus is taking you. The bus is the one is an entity that is taking you. So you're going by bus. Okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is, if you look at my screen, you see at, the word at is written here, and there are certain sentences given also with certain words that denote the purpose of that sentence. So if you look at the first sentence, which says I am at school or I am at work, what does it indicate? It indicates a location. So remember one thing, whenever you are talking of a location, you are going to use at. I am at school. Okay, I am at work. Yes, Moin, it is a little tricky, but that's the exact reason why EnglishYaari is here to help you out with that. So, whenever you feel you have any doubts, queries, or concerns, you're just one session away from EnglishYaari. So, you must not miss that opportunity for sure, right? So, coming back to at, so I am at school, I am at work, like it shows the location. Now, let's look at the events. I am at a party. I am at a party. I am at my sister's wedding. Okay. I am at a school function. Any events you will use at. And position. Our shop is at the end of the street, right? Um, the fruit seller is sitting at the door, maybe at our house's door. So whatever shows the position, whatever shows the events, and whatever shows the location, we are going to go ahead with at. I hope that is clear. And with that, we move on to preposition of place with in. Now, a location is a smaller entity, so we say at. A larger entity, a city, a state, a country, we are going to go with in. So I live in Jaipur. I live in Kolkata. I live in India, right? I live in Rajasthan. So wherever the entity or the location is a little larger, it's a city, state, or a country, you have to use in and not at. We will not say I live at Jaipur. I will say I live in Jaipur. Okay. Now when it comes to a printed information, something that you're looking at, reading it, there you're going to add in. I read this in the newspaper. I read it in a book yesterday. I read it in the article that was published. So wherever you see any printed document, you are going to use in. All right. Next, we go on to confined spaces. A space, what is a confined space? It's a closed environment, like an elevator, like an MRI machine. These things are confined spaces where you don't have a lot of flexibility to move around. There, you're going to use in. I am stuck in an elevator. Yes, Moin, you can use in for country too, 100%. So, I am stuck in an elevator. I do not want to go into an MRI machine. These kind of things. Confined environments, you're going to use in. And the last is place of work, your office, your workplace, you will use an in. I work in an MNC. I work in the IT sector. I am in the education sector. Here you use in. So to quickly sum it up, at we use in three places, which is location, events, and position. And in we use in four places, which is a larger area or a confined space, a place of work, and printed information. I'm loving the fact that all of y'all are coming with examples. Like Anju said, in India, Moin says, I'm confined in a room. And, I mean, that's amazing, the answers that y'all are giving. So well done. I'm glad y'all are glued to the session. Moving on, we will go on to on. Okay. Now, where do we use on? So we basically use on in these two places. One is digital media. This I explained right in the beginning. So I'm not going to go very deep into this. He posts regularly on social media. I am on Instagram. I am not on Facebook. Any digital media platform, we are going to use on. And of course, floor. I am sitting on the floor. I live on the 8th floor of my building. Anything that has to do with floor, we're going to use on. Okay, so at, in, on. These three prepositions, which are most commonly used around us every day, I hope those are clear for you. Okay, I'm assuming it's absolutely clear and you all have no doubts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with another activity. Now, here, what do we see here? This is a very, very, very confusing element. Now, what happens here is when it comes to vehicles, it is so, so difficult to understand whether I should use on, whether I should use at, whether I should use in, whether I should use by. I mean, vehicles is such a confusing topic in itself, right? And that's the exact reason we have decided to incorporate the vehicles part as well in our discussion today, because I feel it becomes extremely, extremely difficult and confusing to use which vehicle where. Right. So let's go on with some simple vehicles that we see on the road every day. One such example would be a car or a taxi or a cab. Do you get in the car? Do you get on the car? Does anybody want to answer this quickly? Do you get in the car or on the car? Yes, anyone? Okay, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Okay, I'm getting comments which says in the car. Absolutely. I'm not sitting on the roof of the car, so I'm not going to use on the car. Okay, I'm going to use in the car. In the car, in the cab, in the taxi, in the helicopter, in the truck. These certain vehicles we use in. I'll repeat: car, a cab or a taxi, a truck, a helicopter, or something, basically something that you can't move around a lot in. Okay, that you use in. Now, when it comes to on, let's see on. Um, you sit on the bus. I already sat on the bus when you came. Yes, sat on the bus. I sat on the plane. Okay, I sat on the train. So the places where you can move a little bit of movement is allowed or is easy, is possible, we will use on. Okay, so a car, a bus, a train, a plane, a bus, a ship, When you can move a little bit, we will call on. We will say on. And car, taxi, helicopter, you can't move around a lot. We will say in. I hope that is clear to you all. The vehicle part, I think that was a little confusing and I really wanted to touch upon that today. I hope that part is clear. Yes, on boat, absolutely correct, absolutely correct. All right, so Parmeshwar says I am on WhatsApp. Okay, all right, so now with this, I'm going to again share my screen. You're going to give me a moment, please, to do that, and we're going to be discussing more about prepositions. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. And here you can take a screenshot of this. So what we have done is we have an image here where it is quite clear for you all to understand where to use an on and where to use an in. So you can quickly take a screenshot. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to take one on a bus, on a plane, on a train, on a ship, on a bicycle, and in a car, in a taxi, in a helicopter, in a truck. I hope you all have taken the screenshots. All right, moving ahead. So now let us look at this. Do you work on your laptop or watch TV while having food? Tell me, what do you all do? Do you all work on your laptop or while watch TV when you're having your food? What is it that you do? Okay. All right. Okay. I believe all screenshots are taken. And now my question is, do you work on your laptop or watch TV while having your food? Okay, I believe the answers are coming. And Moin says he watches TV. Sometimes I also watch TV. I think that is something we all do. But what is the question here? Where is the preposition? Do you work on your laptop or watch TV while having food? So the preposition here, can anyone tell me what the preposition here is? When do you watch TV if I ask you? What will your answer be? When do you watch TV? Or when do you work on your laptop? While. Yes, absolutely. So that becomes a preposition because I'm asking the question when. So for place, I was asking the question where. For time, I'm going to ask the question when. When do you work on laptop or watch? Or when do you work on a laptop? Sorry. So sorry. When do you watch TV while having your food? Right? Okay. Now we come to preposition of time. Now, time, again, we use at. Don't get confused with preposition of place because there the question we're asking is where. Here in time, the question we should have in our mind is when. So, though the preposition is the same, the implication, the meaning, and the usage are going to be very, very different. Okay, so let's not get confused there. The sentence here says the class starts at 7:15 p.m. So when does the class start if I ask? When does the class start? The answer is at 7:15 p.m. So my preposition here becomes at. So the preposition of time that I'm going to use is at when we are indicating a particular time. I have a movie at 7 o'clock. Okay. Any particular time that we get, we're going to use at. Next is age. She got married at the age of 25. She got married at the age of 25. Again, when I'm talking of age, a specific number pops in my mind and I'm asking, when did she get married? Oh, she get married at the age of 25. Okay, so there we are going to use at. All right, and the last part where we can use at is special occasions. We have a party at New Year's Eve. Okay, that is where we have a special occasion. We are going to use at. So three places where we are using at. One is a specific time, one is the specific age, and one is a special location, a special occasion. I hope that is clear for everyone. Can you all please quickly say yes in the chat box so that I can continue? I hope it's not too heavy, but I'm trying to uh, put in whatever we can in this particular masterclass so that it's absolutely convenient and you feel at the end of the masterclass, yes, you're taking back something from here, and it has improved your English to a certain level for sure. So that is the entire purpose. I hope it's getting absolutely fruitful. Amazing. I'm loving to see the yes in the chat box, and that, of course, gives me confidence to go ahead. And here we're going to use in. Okay, so here, where are we using in? Again, the question remains the same. It says when. So our exams are in March. When are our exams? They are in March. When are they? In the month of March. Okay, now why am I saying in and not at? Because March is a month, it has 31 days. I'm not specifying which date is the exam. That's the reason I am using in, because it's a larger time frame. Okay, again, we moved to this city in 2005 year. Now, in 2005, they were like 365 days and 12 months. When did I move? Not very sure. But of course, the year I'm very sure of. So I'm using in because it's a larger frame. So we moved to this city in 2005. Time duration, again, I will call you in 15 minutes. Here, the time duration, again, I'm giving you a number, like it's a large number, not very large, but it's a large number, and I'm not giving you a very specific number. It's 15 minutes. So generally 15 can be 15, 15 can be 14, 15 can be 16 as well, right? So when a time duration is almost specific, we use in. And season, of course, season lasts for 2 to 3 months at least in India, so here it's a long period of time, so we use it. Drink more water in summer. So in, we are using in four places: one with the month, one with the year, one with the time duration, and one with the season. I hope that is clear for everyone. Amazing. Thank you, Vipin. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead. And last one is on. Within and with at. Now we're going to go to on. Another very, very important part of the preposition of time. Let's see. I'll see you on Friday. So a day of the week. Now on Friday, what time am I going to see you is not mentioned. It's the whole day. So when any day of the week is mentioned, we will go for on. Okay. So I'll see you on Friday. Okay. Then I wear new clothes on Diwali. Again, day of the festival, whole day, not sure, morning, evening, afternoon, night. So on Diwali, a particular day of the festival. And my birthday is on the 5th of January, because my birthday is going to last for 24 hours, right? So it's a long duration. So my birthday is on the 5th of January. Okay, so on we use in three places: days of the week, day of the festival, and any date. Okay, now here I've summarized everything that I have discussed so far. So let's look at it very quickly. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible, and I would suggest you all to take the screenshot here. Let's look at first. So at, where are we using? We're using at a specific time. We are using at a specific, for a specific festival time, and the beginning or ending of something. All right, I hope that's clear. Then we move on to on. On we are using for the days of the week, specific day of the festival, and a specific date. Okay, so that's the three reasons we're using on for: days of the week, special day of the festival, and specific date. And in. In is seasons, years, and duration of time. This is the reason why this is the place we're using in. Okay, so I hope everyone has taken a screenshot here, and I'm going to move ahead. Now comes a very, very crucial part of our discussion. Here, we are looking at the difference between for and since. Okay, now before I tell you all the difference, let us observe these two sentences. Okay, the first sentence says, since, okay, I have lived here since 1993. Okay, and the second sentence says, I have lived here for 31 years. Okay, let's observe the sentence, I have lived here since 1993. So when I'm saying since, it is showing a specific time, from where the time period begins. So remember, this preposition since is used when the time period begins. I am dancing since the age of 3. Okay, or I am waiting for you since morning. My duration is beginning. Okay, that's where we use since. And for is the total duration. Okay, I have lived here for 31 years. It's a proper duration. I have uh, gone to Goa and stayed for a week. So it's a proper duration for a week, right? So always remember use since, because a lot of people get confused between the two. That's the reason I'm reiterating on this. Since we use when the time period begins, and for we use for the total duration. So looking at the first sentence, let's see. Since is used when we know the exact starting date, time, or year. Is it correct? Yes, it's true. I'm getting the answers. True, absolutely true. And for is used to show the total duration. Is it true? Okay, I see people saying both are correct, which is absolutely true. Both are correct. I hope this is clear from what I discussed as well. Okay, I see. Yes, thank you so much. And that brings me to the next part, which is prepositions to use during the day. Now, a lot of us face this issue that, we don't know whether we say in night, at night, in noon, on noon. We're so confused. So that's the reason I have come up with absolute 4 different parts of the day, and we are going to be seeing which to use where. So I wake up at 5 in the morning. So when I say morning, I will use in. Okay, I wake up at 5 in the morning. I love seeing stars at night. For night, we're going to use at. Just remember these things. For noon, which is 12 p.m. exact, we have lunch break at noon. Exact time, so we're going to use at. And let's meet in the afternoon. In. Duration is longer, we don't know when we're going to meet. So let's meet in the afternoon. So I wake up at 5 in the morning. I love seeing the stars at night. We have break at noon. And let's meet in the afternoon. I hope these 4 parts of the day and prepositions associated with them is clear to you. Amazing. So now let's look at the prepositions of direction. Let's look at the first image. What does this image say? She walked along the street. See? She's walking along the street. The street is there and she's walking along the street. Right? He swam across the river. The river is a huge entity and he's swimming across it, going through it. Right? And he ran towards the finishing line. The finishing line is there. I'm going towards it, right? The line is then there. We are going towards it. So there we're going to use towards. Okay. So she walked along the street. He swam across the river and he ran towards the finishing line. I hope that is clear. Amazing. So now let's look at a few prepositions of directions. What prepositions do we have here? We have down, up, through, over, across, past, away from, to, along, around, into, out of, onto, and off, right? So these prepositions we can see here, right? So I can say, I went down the road, I went down the memory lane, the man lives across the border, yeah? The winds are blowing towards our country. I went for shopping along with my sister. It is difficult to stay away from my pet. Okay, so these are certain prepositions which we use for direction. And looking at the images, I'm sure you can understand where down can be used, where up, through, over, so on and so forth, right? I hope everyone is understanding what I'm trying to explain. And I do see the comment section, and I'm quite happy that all of you are understanding and very, very interactive. So well done on that. Now, it's quiz time, and let's see what if y'all can answer this quiz or not. So the meeting is dash Friday. Who can tell me it's on Friday or in Friday? Let's see who says that. Anyone on Friday, in Friday? I'm looking for the answers. Yes. The meeting is on Friday. The meeting is in Friday. That's confusing. Let's see what you all have to say. And I get the answer is on Friday. Absolutely correct. I love music. Priyanka, Shishel, all of you are saying on. It's absolutely correct. So, yes, the meeting is on Friday. Absolutely. So, I'm glad you all heard me while I was talking about prepositions. Next, we come to the next question. Choose the correct sentence for the picture. So, here is the picture. Do you all see? There's a cat, there's a wall, and the cat is doing something over the fence. So, or onto the fence. So, let's say the cat is jumping over the fence, the cat is jumping onto the fence. What do you think is the correct answer? Onto the fence or over the fence? Yes, anyone? All right, I see y'all are saying over the fence. Very good, Whippins. So the cat is jumping over the fence. It's not jumping onto the fence. See, when we say onto, it has to touch the surface. Over, it doesn't touch the surface. Now, imagine if the cat is jumping onto the surface, it's going to touch it and it's going to hurt itself. The cat is jumping over the surface, over the fence, but it's not touching. There's a gap between the fence and the cat's body. Okay, and last one is I'll be at dash a birthday party this weekend. I'll be I'm sorry, I think I've given the answer already. I think that was a trick question from my end. I will be at a birthday party this weekend. I will not be in a birthday party, right? Because birthday party is an occasion. And remember the discussion that we did? Here we're going to use at, right? All right, amazing. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to decide the winner based on this particular quiz that we're going to quickly go through. So the first one is the museum is dash the heart of the city. The museum is at the heart of the city or in the heart of the city? Yes. Okay, Priyanka says at. Shushi says in. I love music, says at. Okay, let's see. I'll tell you the answer later on. Let's go to the next question. We drove dash the tunnel to reach the other side. Among the tunnel or through the tunnel? We drove among the tunnel or through the tunnel? Okay, a lot of people are saying in. That's the first answer. Let's go to the second one. We drove dash the tunnel to reach the other side. Okay, all right. Amazing. A lot of people are saying among, a lot of people are saying through. Okay, I like the enthusiasm. That's amazing. Okay, Priyanka says through. All right, I'll tell you what the answer is. And we go on to the next one, which is the hotel room offers a stunning view, dash the sea. Off the sea or to the sea? Is it off the sea? Okay, a lot of people are saying off. Okay, a lot of you are saying to. All right, so I think the first answer is the museum is in the heart of the city. We drove through the tunnel to reach the other side, and the hotel room offers a stunning view of the sea, right? Awesome. So I hope you all have understood what we discussed today, and I'm going to announce the winners pretty soon. But before I do that, I really want to understand whether you all understood the session today or not. So I want all of you all to quickly type in your comment section and tell me how was the session? Did you all like it? Did you understand? Do you all have any questions? Yes, I'm waiting for your questions. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am glad you all like the session. Okay, amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for so much of appreciation. Thank you so much. I hope you all like the session. And of course, if you all want to, learn more about prepositions and other grammatical concepts as well, apart from prepositions, you know where to reach. You know where to come. It is none other than English Yari. You must Oh, I'm so sorry. I was on mute. I'm so sorry. A technical glitch. I didn't even understand that. So I will repeat the last part because it's quite important. So, what I was saying is go ahead, enroll yourself at EnglishYaari because I feel you are going to get a plethora of activities and a plethora of information from the platform. You know where to reach. It is the most affordable and I think the best platform that you can opt for because it has a gamified platform. It is a new look that we have given to the platform and it's amazing. You are going to love it. The feedback will be given to you, the levels are assigned, so it's going to be customized for you. And if you did like this session, I'm sure you're going to like every session at EnglishYaari because this is what we look at when we are training our learners. So make sure you enroll yourself, and for someone who is enrolling themselves, you are going to get a flat 40% discount. So what you're waiting for? Go ahead and enroll yourself and see what we have in store for you. For today, I hope you enjoyed the session and it was fruitful. And I'm going to see you sometime again very soon with yet another masterclass. And we're going to help you with a lot of activities and a lot of information as well. But before that, I think, are we forgetting something? Are we? I think the winners, right? I think we're forgetting the winners. And today's winners are, any guesses? Does anyone want to guess who the winners are today? The winners are Priyanka and Moin. So, congratulations, Priyanka and Moin. And here, what we're going to do is we are going to give you special discounts. So go ahead and join the platform now. We have one more winner for you, that is Seema Sharma. So, Seema, Moin, and Priyanka, heartiest congratulations from my end. Join the platform and you're going to get more discounts. And for everyone else, 40% discount is what we're offering right now. Go ahead, join the platform, and I'm going to see you sometime soon. Have a great day. Bye. Take care.